How is it possible we are on episode 8 now, and we're still only using a copper pickaxe? Am I the only one who's finding that a little bit bonkers? I think for today's episode, we're going to start off with some good old-fashioned mining. We're going to see if we can't grab ourselves a bunch of gold and a bunch of platinum, and we're going to see if we can't upgrade our tool situation. We can upgrade our hammer, we can upgrade our pickaxe, and I dare say there might be some other upgrades to be had even still. So, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode here of the Let's Play. Before we get into doing anything in today's episode, I do just want to give a quick shameless plug to my Minecraft channel, which is called Python MC. I'll go ahead and flash a link up on screen for you folks, but it will also be listed down in the description. Now, the reason I bring it up is because yesterday, at the time of me recording this Terraria episode, I actually released the very first episode of my brand spanking new long-term Minecraft Let's Play series. So if you're in the market for a nice chill vibes, chill-paced Let's Play, rather similar to this one, go ahead and check out the video on screen right now. So then, no more dilly-dallying, let's zoom on out, let's teleport ourselves over to the left-hand side elevator, and basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the elevator here as a starting point. So let's go ahead and put some potions on. And yeah, all we're looking for is gold and platinum. Platinum it is. All right, 2 patches on the right-hand side coming right up. Got a little tiny nugget of gold here and a slightly bigger vein to my bottom left as well. I wonder if we could get enough of both of the top tier early game ores to the point where maybe we could use gold tools and then have ourselves a platinum set of armor. That would be pretty cool, right? Getting a full set of gold or platinum armor would definitely be a substantial increase in the amount of defense we have, eh, my friends? Hey, would you look at this? We've still got entire sections of this cave system unexplored. All right. Another life crystal for you, boy, to kick things off as well. If I'm being honest, I can't remember just how many bits of platinum and or gold ore I need in order to make a full set of either of those 2 armor sets. I'm just gonna hope that I get enough from the 20 minutes worth of Spelunker potion that we have going on. Now, here's the question. Why the hell is there a random underground big mahogany tree here? I can only assume that is a drunk wild seed thing. I mean, of course it is. I've never ever seen one of these large mahogany trees outside of a jungle biome. But anyways, here we are. An ankle of the wind. As that old meme goes, go home, Terraria. You're drunk. All right, all right. I'm sure you guys spotted it before I did. There's a house here. Let's go and see what it's got. Another mace. There we go, my friends. Hitting the halfway point with our buff potions. So, shine potion, mining potion, and our 3rd Spelunker potion. How are we looking in terms of our supplies so far? Pretty good, I would say. Definitely got a very, very good amount of platinum. An underground cabin at lava layer. There is a small chance, well, certainly in the older days there's a small chance we could find ourselves a lava charm straight out. Will we get that lucky? No, of course not. What you got for me, little house? Oh, what's that? Another mace to go with the mace that already was in addition to the mace earlier? Wow. Why? Oh, yeah. Jackpot! 2 gold veins and a plat vein. Don't mind if I do. And here we are with our final Spelunker potion. Dude, we have not done too bad in terms of grabbing ourselves all of these high-end early game ores. I really do hope you folks are digging this mining episode, by the way. I figured I'd do a little bit of mining on camera, only I feel like I don't really do it all that often. A lot of the time, I'll just go ahead and skip to getting everything. But here we are, actually putting the time in. And yeah, did you see what I did there? Digging this episode? I'm so sorry. Oh, what are the chances we can get a bone pickaxe from this undead mine? Ah, ha, ha. We could have saved ourselves the trouble of making ourselves a gold or platinum pickaxe right there. Ah, well. Oh, a diamond gem tree. Hey, don't mind if I do. I'll take that. Another 2 gold veins. And these ones are pretty dang big. The big question is, which set of armor will we actually have enough resources for? Will we have enough for the gold armor set or the plat set? Or both. In which case, I would definitely go for the platinum set because it comes with a slightly higher amount of defense than the gold armor does, right? But then again, gold is more sort of OG, isn't it? Oh, I don't know. I can't remember the last time I made gold armor. Do you know what I've just realized? Can't you go ahead and sort of, in air quotes, downgrade platinum down to gold via the shimmer? If that is the case, then we have got such an incredibly massive surplus to requirements in terms of our supplies here. It's actually ridiculous. Oh, mama. That's a big plat vein. Oh, look at the amount of ore we have now. Are we going to end on a strong note here, folks? We've got ourselves a chest over there. We'll go ahead and explore that in just a bit. Any more easily found gold? Wait, I think that's gold over there to my right. The only thing is, yeah, we've got us. Oh, wow. Okay, I forgot about that when it comes to legendary mode. Some, but not all, ash blocks succumb to gravity. Oh dear. I don't like that. I'd either all of it succumbs to gravity or none of it does. Only that kind of reminds me of that one Doctor Who episode where they're in the library and it's a case of not all the shadows will kill, but any shadow can kill. Yeah, I don't like that. I prefer to work with certainties, not murky grey areas. Anyway, with that said, we've got some good things going for us right now. Let's get rid of the mushroom there. I really want to pick up that heart statue because that is actually the second heart statue I found in this series. So that's not bad going. Grim Old Barb. I haven't seen that one before, so we'll go ahead and put that on our vanity. Maybe see what it does. Presumably it will change my hurt sound. And even though I've got multitudes of shoe spikes and climbing claws and all that kind of stuff, I still think it'll be a good idea for me to pick them up. So when it comes to us finally utilizing the different classes, we'll have all the accessories needed to have all of my loadouts be full. For example, Master Ninja Gear. I'm pretty sure that's going to be something I want to have on all 3 of these classes here. So that means I need 3 shoe spikes and 3 climbing claws, you know? So the sooner we get on top of our accessory supplies, the better things are going to be, eh? So here we are back at base with a significant amount of ores. A very, very significant amount of ores there. Wow. All right, the big question is just how many bars will we be able to make? Oh, yeah, that's right. I had to move the furnace to over here because I wanted to put down the snow pylon. That's one thing I've done between episodes. I literally have only placed down the snow pylon and the forest pylon, just so I've got slightly easier access to either build. But anyways, the big question is how many bars can we make? Do we even have any already? Should we have ourselves a bit of a look here? We've got tungsten, iron, tin, demonite. No sign of gold or platinum, though. All right, I'll tell you what. We'll begin with the platinum bars here. 89 of them. 89! That is ridiculous. Is that enough to make a full set of plat armor, though? We've got 20 with the helmet, 25 with the leggings, so that's a total of 45. And then 30 with the chest plate, which means a grand total of 75 bars. We have enough for a full set of plat armor. Dude, fantastic. And also, there we are. Finally, we have ourselves an upgraded pickaxe. A bad one? Are you insane? Nah, I'm not having that. We're going to pay a visit to the shimmer. Alrighty, down goes the anvil, and in goes the pickaxe. We're looking 4 plat bars, and the wood we used to make it. There we are. Fantastic. All right. Boom. Nimble. That's not bad, but we can get better speed modifiers. Ideally, what I'm looking for is that, actually. The light modifier, plus 16% speed. That is the modifier that provides the highest amount of speed and therefore mining speed increase. So there we are. I'll absolutely take it. That, my friends, is a hell of a mining upgrade, isn't it? Wow, my accessories chest is already full? Oh my goodness me. Might it be time for us to utilize the chests and storage in here, in which case? I think it might be, you know. So then, Copper Pickaxe, you have served me well throughout the start of this series. Like, for a surprisingly long time as well. I can't believe it's taken me this long to upgrade my pickaxe, but there you go, buddy. Enjoy your retirement. You very much do deserve it. Alrighty, it's hammer upgrade time. And once again, we have a freaking awful one. So back down to the shimmer we go again. So once again, we're looking for anything with a speed modifier. Light isn't as much a priority on a hammer compared to it being a priority on a pickaxe, in my opinion. So I mean, anything with speed. I'll take anything. Deadly! More damage, more speed. Alright, just one more thing I want to find out regarding the shimmer before I move on to the gem tree farm. Can I uncraft ingots back into their ore form? Hey, looks like you can. All right, that's actually pretty good because you can use the ores in building, can't you? You can get like gold bricks and platinum bricks and stuff like that. And on a more simple note, uncrafting your ingots into ores means you can save on storage space, right? Only using up 1 inventory slot rather than 2 if you had bars in addition to the ores. So then, in terms of our armor, 13 defense is the amount we have currently. Putting on our plat set nearly doubles it. We've got 24 now. Wow. I will take it. Random side note, I'm really happy that they added this. If you hover over your defense value now, it will tell you how effective your armor and loadout are at negating damage. So say, in this case, we had a mob that did 30 damage to us. Us having 24 defense is 30 minus 24, which means the mob would only actually do 6 damage to us. So yeah, that's pretty handy dandy, actually. Oh, yeah, check it out. I'm finally utilizing some of the random bits of furniture in my NPC hotel. Not bad. All right, let me grab all these accessories and transfer them over here as well. In fact, you know what? Should we transfer a whole bunch of stuff over there? We've got our snow armor that we had early in the series. Alrighty, 3 barrels for accessories, 2 for weapons, and 1 for ammunition. Right, I think we are ready to move on, finally. So let me get to the world spawn here, and I'm going to set my dig toys to go down. Down. Down? There you go, buddy. All I need to do is get myself down to the very tippity top of the underground layer. As you can see, we're on the surface layer here, but once we get down to underground, that is where we can start growing ourselves the gem corn trees. Ah, lava. How will dig toys fare against lava? Perfectly fine, apparently. However, when it comes to obsidian forming, yeah, it turns out dig toys can't go through that. My platinum pickaxe should be able to make quick work of that, though. I mean, if I'm very, very quick, boom, 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 done. Hey, I mined up the obsidian. Just, it turns out I might have melted slightly as well. All right, go on, dig toys. Keep on going there, buddy. Unbelievably, we're still not down at the underground layers yet. I mean, don't get me wrong, we're close, but still. Look at the amount of space we've dug, and we're still not there yet. This must be a really high up spawn in the world. Yeah, look at this. It sort of starts to go downhill over here, and then way down over here. Blimey. Alright, so, according to my depth meter, the area I'm at now is exactly level surface. So what that means for us is this can be the roof of our gem tree farm. All I need to do is I need to plot out where the gem trees are actually going to go, and then once we've done that, I can get a bit of an idea as to the size of this upcoming room. But the fact is, from this layer downwards, we can indeed plant gem trees. So, let me make a bit of a start here, my friends. Let me see what I can do. So, let me throw some numbers at you. Normally, Terraria trees require a minimum of 16 blocks height in order to grow. I think what I'm going to do, so I can give the trees a little bit of breathing space to be able to grow, I think I might actually do it 20 blocks tall. And 20 blocks down is where this singular stone block is. So, what I need to do now is get rid of the ruler, and then we need to set down a bunch of stone a block beneath. So we've got that 20 block gap I was just on about. Now, unfortunately, because we're in legendary mode and thus bombs can drop from trees you are chopping down, we're going to have to try and find ourselves a block that is impervious to explosions to form a little bit of a barrier. Now, of course, when it comes to the gem tree saplings, they can only be placed upon stone blocks. And yes, they will get blown up every now and again. However, if we were to add ourselves maybe a layer of explosion-proof blocks beneath the stone, maybe then the explosions won't be as bad as they could have been, you know? Now, because this is going to be a long-term series, and we are going to be doing a good amount of building, I think what I want to do is make this the largest gem tree farm I have ever done. Now, usually in previous series, I would go for 7, 8, maybe a maximum of 10 of each of the types of gem trees you could get. I think I want to do 20. I'm going large scale with this, my friends. I mean, hey, it's not like we don't have ourselves a beefy platinum pickaxe at our disposal and a whole bunch of bombs to help excavate the area, right? In other words, what I'm saying is getting this area prepared shouldn't take actually all that long. So these torches represent where the saplings are going to go. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and this one will be 10. And we've got to go double the distance even still. Dude, there's going to be so many gem trees in here. It's going to be unbelievable. Unfortunately, Mr. Goldfish, I have to drain this area because I need the space. Sorry, buddy. Oh, no, I'm a terrible person. Oh, no, you poor goldfish. Oh, never mind. The goldfish is having a grand old time down here. I'm not entirely sure what he's doing, freaking out, keeping on turning side to side. But yeah, he's having a fun time. And you know what? That's all that matters. Of course, a blood moon had to pay us a visit while I'm doing a building/farming project. Of course. The silly thing is, I actually do kind of want to do some blood moon fishing. If I could get myself a vampire frog staff, I would be set as a summoner for quite some time. Only one of the other things I realized I was able to make, but haven't yet, is the Demonite whip. That being one of the new whips you can get in Terraria 1.4.5. The concern right now, of course, is can I even take down the blood moon fishing dudes? There's only one way to find out, isn't there, my friends? Let's do this thing. I'm hoping this little safety box I've made will do the job. Wait, what? That's our first catch? Wow. What I'm looking for more than anything is death. Yes, that was definitely meant to happen. Thanks there, buddy. I was kind of hoping he wouldn't be able to, like, phase through the floor and slap me around, but here we are. Oh, yeah! I did it, folks! Right, what I need to try and do now... I need this zombie merman to go bye-byes. Right, okay, so here's what I'm thinking. I try and make the most out of the time I have. Come on! I was able to shoot this thing through before. Come on. There we go. Right, if I could get multiple zombie mermen to spawn in, then, yeah. Who knows? We might be able to do this thing. I just gotta hope that any wandering eye dudes don't wind up managing to get in my safety box here. Only if they can, then we are not going to be having a fun time. Wait, did I just fish up a slime? Oh, and it's already perished. Wait. Oh, those guys just fly away, huh? Interesting. Alright, will I have the time to block this guy in? Yes, I will. That's right, buddy. Try and escape now, you son of a gun. Get star furied. If we manage to get ourselves the vampire frog staff from this first zombie merman, I'm gonna be so happy. Failing that, though, I will take a chumcaster rod, because those things result in more blood moon enemies spawning in, right? So yeah, either of those two would be nice. Oh, we actually did get it. Nice. Oh, brilliant. Not only that, but it does have increased fishing power compared to my Fisher of Souls. So then, the advanced combat techniques. Very rare I get this. Consumable increases the defense and strength of all villagers. Very nice. Now, so far as I can remember, there's actually a sort of version 2, an upgrade to this available later on in the game. I've got to be honest, though, I can't remember how to get it. Wait, is it not we just put this in the shimmer? Or is that a tome we have to put in a shimmer? Yeah, I think it's a tome, isn't it? You buy a tome from the wizard, chuck it in the shimmer, and you get Advanced Combat Techniques V2. Ah, quite what we're going to do with this one. I don't really know. Alrighty, my friends, finally it's time to get back to the digging out of our gem tree farm. So there's one thing I do want to do, though, and that is to see which blocks in this game are impervious to explosions. Only if I can find that out, then I can get my little gem corn placement areas done properly. Do you know what? Maybe it's time we give our dig toys a bit more of a go. Let's maybe try horizontal digging. Yeah! Very good. Very good. And in the meantime, what I can do to speed things up is chuck down a couple of these bad boys. Yeah! Who says your boy isn't capable of working as part of a team, huh? According to the wiki, dungeon bricks are impervious to explosions. I'd very much like to go ahead and see if that is indeed the case, provided I can actually pick the bricks up in the first place. No. Oh, bugger. It looks like I'm just going to have to suck it up and deal with the explosions for now, huh? Unless there's other materials that are impervious. Unfortunately, upon closer examination of the wiki page for explosion-proof blocks, yeah, there's nothing else at our stage in the game that is explosion-proof. Ah! Okay, never mind. Come on, Pinky! Go on! Do it for us! Drop us a slime staff! You know you want to! You do? Really? Come on. Ah! That's what, the third Pinky I've taken down? In terms of a progress update, I've got the first 2 gem corn growing areas dug out, and I'm just in the process of trying to figure out the second row. We're going to have ourselves a layer of 2, then a layer of 3, then another layer of 2. Only, you know, there's 7 gem corns, isn't there? So, yeah, got a lot still to do, my friendos. And we've got a hell of a lot of lava to deal with here as well, my friends. This is gonna be a bit of a yikes, isn't it? Ah. Well now, turns out this is becoming one of my most dangerous projects so far this series, which is interesting considering it's only a gem tree farm. But, yep, when there's lava in the mix, yeah, it can result in some not very nice things happening, huh? Ah, very good. Turns out we actually can make ourselves a couple of obsidian skin potions, albeit only 2. We only have 2 fire blossom and only 6 water leaf as well. We really do need to get on top of making our potion ingredients greenhouse, don't we? We'll get there though, my friends. We'll get there. For now though, let's see if we can't speed this thing up via the usage of a mining potion. Yeah. Wow, that's embarrassing. Really, Terraria? I'm in the middle of trying to build myself a gem tree farm here. If it isn't the lava getting in me bleeding way, it's the slimes. With that said, though, as you can see, in terms of a progress update, I am very, very almost there. I'm just trying to get rid of the last of the lava sources. And then, yeah, we should just about have this thing in the bag. So, as you can see, 1 area there, 2nd one there, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, and then 7th down in this corner here. So, yeah, slowly but surely, we are getting there. Well, I'm sure I'll regret this later down the line, but I am going to send this lava down to hell, where it belongs. Actually, that kind of makes sense, doesn't it? Underworld, lava. Yeah, it's a match made in heaven, isn't it? Alrighty, my friends, after a very, very, very long time, we have our gem tree farm completely excavated. Background walls ridded. We've got torches placed down. We've surrounded the place with bricks here as well. And yeah, it's all done. Finally, my friends, I can get some gem trees planted down. We can actually get this thing underway. Dude, I'm so excited. Unfortunately, I don't think we'll be able to fill in the entirety of the farm just yet. As much as, yes, I can now purchase acorns from the Dryad, it's more so the actual gems themselves we're lacking. So, yeah, we'll try and make as many as we can with the supplies we have, of course. I may or may not have goofed this up slightly. Isn't it topaz that comes after amethyst in terms of, you know, going from worst to best? Whoops. Yeah, I kind of goofed that up, didn't I? Well, as each of these sapphire trees grows, we'll just simply replace them with topaz. Pinky number 4 of this series. Go on, 4th time's the charm. That's the saying, right? No. So I'm just in the process of adding in some finishing touches. I've got the lighting just about sorted out. Eventually, what's going to wind up happening here is once I do have the ability to mine up dungeon bricks, I'm going to wind up block swapping all of the stone here, except the stone where the gem corns are actually planted upon. We're just going to have to deal with the fact that maybe sometimes bombs might drop from the gem trees, unless they don't, and that only happens with regular trees? I gotta be honest, I don't really know. Only so far, I haven't had any occasions where I've had bombs drop from the gem trees. Oh, wouldn't that be a splendid bit of luck, eh? I don't know. All I do know is I'm getting very, very close to finally having this build and farm completed. Holy crap, holy, it has taken a very, very long time. So I really do hope that you folks have enjoyed today's episode and today's build. So just to finish things off, because I'm a bit of a completionist, I think I'll routinely chop down these trees until I have all of the spaces filled in. We've just got a few sapphire trees to fill in, some diamond trees to fill in, and of course, some amber trees to fill in. The rest of it is actually looking pretty good. Oh yeah, right, the topaz as well. We need to get that all sorted out as well. No way, bro. Ha ha ha. One of the all-time greats, the Grey Zapinator. We have it in our possession. Also, we've got ourselves another informational accessory. Don't mind if I do that, buddy. Thanks, Gallius. That's the amber section taken care of. Oh, what's that? Pinky number 5 has paid us a visit, has he? Blimey O'Reilly, this is the 3rd Pinky in this episode alone. Come on. Oh, come on. Just give me the sodding slime staff. Eh? Pinky number 6? Wait, do gemcorn trees have an effect on mob spawns? Like, do they make the rarer enemies spawn in more often? I mean, we just had 2 pinkies in quick succession. Wow, that's kind of nuts, actually. And here we are with the diamond section done. That just leaves the topaz. And ladies and gentlemen, finally, the topaz section is done, thus finishing the entire gem tree farm. We've got 20 of each type of gem tree, except for emerald, where there's actually 21, because this is a center bit area. Therefore, you know, 20 wouldn't really work. But anyways, yeah, we have ourselves a whopping 141 gem trees in this gem tree farm. If that doesn't deserve a like, I don't know what does. We're gonna head on home, my friends, and we are going to do the comment of the day to wrap things up. The game professor says you should replace the windows in that big attic with stained glass. That's quite an appropriate comment, actually, isn't it? Considering today we made ourselves a whopping great gem tree farm, eh? So yeah, next episode, that'll be one of the little odd jobs we get on top of. So yeah, thank you very much for the suggestion there, buddy. Very much do appreciate it. And I also appreciate all of you folks for watching today's episode. If you've enjoyed today's episode and you're excited to see more, do be sure to drop a like. I'd very much appreciate it. And of course, make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on my future content. And if you do want something else to watch, as I mentioned earlier in the episode, you might want to head on over to my Python MC Minecraft channel, because yesterday, I started up a new long-term Minecraft series. So if you're interested in that, check out the description down below or check out the card on screen. But for now, thank you very much for watching, and I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day.